What up, y'all? It's Normies coming at you on this bright Friday morning. Woo! Sopranos Season 2, Episode 2. Do Not Resuscitate, DNR.
What are our names?
Do Not Resuscitate Sewage.
Okay.
Lovey.
Put me in an android's body so I can whoop ass. Chris Johnson.
I'm Pat.
Do you guys have DNR signs?
Nah. No. Do I need to get that stuff?
Do you?
I'm a donor.
No, I don't.
If you go down the street,
don't be a donor.
No.
No, I mean,
because then the doctors won't try hard to save your life. That's what people say. Yeah. Although I don't think that that's the case.
That's not the case. There were whole cases happening where there were DNR signs and doctors weren't doing it because it was vague, and then they were like mad about it. Like, why do you resuscitate me? Right. It's like a whole thing.
Oh damn! You wanted to die? Yes. Now you've ruined my life. I
can only imagine this is about Tony's mom.
I like to think that the titles usually work deeper on different layers. The one that was called Nobody Knows Anything had me questioning a coffee pot, so never forget.
Never forget the Truman Show.
Right?
I got the same. I whiffed the same.
It was beautiful directing because it just put me in the mind of like I was like hitting the crack pipe at like midnight, being like the coffee pot's fucking recording us, right?
Like, everything we end that episode with like coffee pot. It's coffee pot recording. No, fair enough.
Some of y'all are still a little sus on puss.
I am.
And,
I'm still sus on that, and I'm curious.
I think Junior will get out.
You think so?
At some point, or I don't know.
The only way he's getting out is
alive still. He's gonna be in the show in some way.
Yeah, but I think
bail
he can,
money will be, and he will not have a bail money because they're afraid that he will jump ship.
Risk.
Yeah.
I think for a person like Junior, you just run the gang from behind bars.
Yeah.
There are people that do that in real life, so
That's
Junior
true.
can still be the boss, or at least now be the actual boss, which would be in Tony's way, in jail still. Which would be hilarious.
Ooh, that'd be messed up if Tony thought he was the boss and he found out Junior was doing the same shit that he was doing to him in season 1.
Ooh, where's the popcorn at?
Cool. Well, guys, this is not our market substitute.
No.
Please support the OG content.
Yes.
We have several weeks ahead on our website, thenormies.com.
True statement.
It is Friday here. We are excited.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend, boy.
Memorial weekend.
And we got Indy 500. We got the Pacers Championship, bro. This downtown gonna be lit.
Season 1 finale. We're watching that. Maybe I don't know. Actually, we're watching.
We are watching it.
Not
we're not watching it, streaming it.
Oh, we're not streaming it, but we've been watching it. When
Doesn't
it's
matter.
out with everyone,
When you're watching it, it's been happened.
It's done.
But
you guys, this is next year. What is this? What year is it? Is it 2026? When are you watching?
Fucking frozen caveman? What year is it?
How long has it been? I mean, 13 weeks of season 1 and started just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we've been watching it last 3 days.
It might be October.
Here we go.
We're visiting Junior. When was the last time you guys visited somebody in prison? It's a trip.
What do you think Junior's Wendy's order is?
Wendy Junior?
The bacon cheese.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Junior.
His ear's big.
3 fucking weeks it takes you to put me on your visitors list?
Yeah.
I got nothing to say to you. Things could have gone the other way, my little nephew.
Yeah, but they didn't.
I want you to know your mother had nothing to do with it.
She's dead to me.
Are you backing
It's
her up
killing
now?
you that people are talking. That an old woman made an asshole out of you.
Not half so bad as certain rumors floating around this place about you. How Tony Soprano likes to fluff up his mother's pillows so she can get a nice long sleep.
Oh.
You want to make all this nonsense disappear? Make peace with her.
We told that fat fuck Bacala. Tell him to come out from his mouse hole. I want to see him tomorrow.
Okay. What
So
for?
mad.
Violent hang-up.
Okay.
Over 25 joint fitters on this work site, not a black man to be found. I'll tell you why.
Tell us.
Joint fitters, like all black artisans, has been shut out of the union. My father put his life on the line for this country.
We know it.
Fought in World War II, the war against tyranny. Came home to establish his own tabernacle.
A tabernacle. My favorite word.
Talk to the people about it.
I know that guy. He's a famous actor.
He is.
He is in Demolition Man.
Every time I say, sweet Jesus, let them do right by our boys when they get back here. But somebody forgot to tell the man. I'm going to tell him no more cutting us out of the team. You hear that, Mr. Masserone Brothers Construction? Now, what do we want?
Jobs. Now.
I'm going to visit Chief, whose name may not be uttered. You want to come?
Wow, I really liked you, but I gotta study my French. Stupid verbs.
Do people actually study?
Yes.
Weird.
What do you mean? He never studied?
Not really. Not first thing in the morning.
Sometimes first thing in the morning is the best time to study it, so it sticks in your head.
I put that fucking sign back on the fucking ground, and that's it. End of discussion.
Whether the sign's there or not, the house is still for sale.
Then why'd you take the sign down?
Because I'm trying to save a little money. Is that all right? Do you
What,
remember Kathy
taking
Fiola?
the sign down?
How you save money?
What does that mean? Birthmark. She's in real estate now. She said she'd only charge a 3% commission. That's half Tony's.
A bullshitter always has a fucking, I don't know. We'll see.
The next time you disappear for a week, take that piece of shit and park it in a fucking street. This isn't a fucking hotel.
What are you watering, bro?
The concrete, bro. You got water the concrete. Never heard?
Flash the cameraman.
Do you suppose you could get me some strawberry ice cream? They can't expect me to eat this tapioca.
That looks nasty.
You seem very normal.
It's my daughter from California.
It's Seattle, Ma.
Would you like some of my tapioca?
She's being too nice now, I feel like.
Maybe the stroke helped her.
Look at you.
You don't care. You weren't here 5 minutes.
Let's not go there today, Ma.
You think it was easy for me?
She's there.
Take
She's
it.
there.
I take it back.
What kind of man your father was?
What does that have to do with her?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what I went through.
What about Daddy?
Well, let me get my tissue.
One thing
off
I
the
could
thing.
tell you would kill him to see me now. Here's your ice cream, Mrs. S. Then we can take our walk.
Uh-oh. She about to get it.
So open the window and just push me out.
Sure thing.
She just started crying.
I hope you have children of your own and they treat you like that.
What?
How?
I gave my life to my children on a silver platter.
This is bullshit.
Goodbye. Yep.
Yep.
You can just leave.
Yep.
You literally don't have to be here.
Came to visit, like, you don't want this? That's fine.
I mean, she did came from the house, though.
She clocked what she was doing right away, though.
Yeah.
3 days I'm down already. He's an old saw, not enough minorities doing the joint fitting. You could maybe send some guys down and, make it uncomfortable for these people.
I'll see what I can do.
Damn, this dude's gut's bigger than the last.
Bobby Baccialieri.
Bobby Baccialieri.
A lot of funerals in your corner of the world, huh, Bobby? Don't look at the floor, Bobby. Look at me. I want you to talk to that bald cocksucker who calls himself my father's brother. Tell him I'm gonna let him keep on earning. He'll be able to pay his defense lawyer. Now, Bobby, you're gonna hear some high-end shit. I hope you can understand it. I hope you keep it between this room and Junior. Because if you don't, they're gonna find pieces of you in 8 different dumpsters.
Damn.
I inherited Junior. I don't think you got reason to talk to me this way.
The Joint Fitters Union, it's all his, okay? He also gets to keep his stripes. As far as the feds are concerned, they got the boss of the family in jail, awaiting trial.
Smart move.
Now, as far as the rest of everything that Junior owned, it's now mine. That's it.
I hope you wrote that down, bro.
What? You can't be taking notes at a fucking criminal conspiracy.
You better not get it wrong, man.
To the victor belongs the spoils.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
James Gandolfini does look like he got in more shape though this season.
Is your wife here to drive you home?
Skip.
Who was that?
Skip?
Getting
Whoa.
back surgery?
It's Edgar.
He's gonna be out of it for another hour or so.
Oh.
He's about to admit to some shit.
Yeah,
Say some
putting
shit he should.
criminals under. I think.
My back don't feel one iota different.
That's why they need to be hospital just for criminals.
Too much stress in your life, Sal. Tony doesn't know you're back yet, does he?
Jesus Christ, no.
What?
You guys are all alike.
Take advantage of the government's generosity.
Tony already thinks maybe I flipped. I gotta be careful.
Any suspicion about being an informant went to the grave with Jimmy Altieri. You've been on our tits since '98. We're gonna let you back on the streets and earn. We want results. This fuck tried to suffocate his own mother, Sal.
Who started the suffocation rumor?
He did have that pillow.
And then he dropped it when he was told with stroke. So what? Somebody just deduced it from there.
This man should not be removed from custody for medical reasons. And every time we get one of these elder mafiosos incarcerated, we get the same bag of tricks.
I take offense. Brian is a mafioso.
Look at his
I never noticed that first.
It's like the neck brace, but on steroids.
What is going on with these chairs? Why do they all sit so low behind the table?
Mr. Soprano is suffering from a very benign illness.
Unless you can demonstrate a serious flight risk.
Oh, Jacob Greenspan, you're an easy mark.
You must remain in your primary residence and cannot leave.
All have to be
except
house
for
arrest.
doctor's appointments.
The government asks for an electronic bracelet.
We are asking that Mr. Soprano not be further persecuted for yet to be proven allegations.
He's so good.
He pays his taxes And he's a veteran of the Second World War.
What are you saying, Pat? We
You know what he does.
We know what he does.
I'm just saying he's a good lawyering.
He's wearing a bracelet
Nice.
to avoid any risk of flight.
I guess it's not good lawyering.
There you go.
You know who Junior looked like?
Who?
Why he about to pull up in the fucking Six Flags bus, dog?
Yo.
It's the big glasses and ears and old man.
Oh shit.
A lot of World War II vets mentioned in this episode.
Just war vets in general.
It was taken 57 years ago.
So that makes you
old.
Come on. How old are you? 75.
Had 8 more and you got it.
Wow.
That's good for 83. Goddamn.
So you're 28 years old when World War II starts. It's a little long in the tooth, isn't it?
43, they was taking everyone, no matter how old or how ugly. Even took this fat boy I knew. He's already 34.
You ever watch the History Channel?
We better hope we don't draft again.
Right?
They even do a lot of that Bible shit.
Only shit in the Bible came out of Pharaoh's ass when Moses parted the Red Sea. Never underestimate a man's determination to be free.
I feel like Tony can understand that.
Yeah, just gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'll catch up with your son another time.
He's getting too much of a heart, you know? Maybe people are right. Maybe he's not cut out to be a mob boss.
Yeah, he's not.
Because, like, he's got feelings and emotions now. He has empathy for people.
If I'd have known you were gonna get out so fast with this medical shit, I never would have talked to that calzone with legs.
He gave me the message.
Be grateful I'm letting you earn. How'd you swing this?
It's Dr. Shrek. He's Monty Shrek's kid.
Monty the bookie's son? He's a cardiologist.
Law says feds can't bug your doctor's office.
That makes sense. HIPAA.
So you heard about Masseron Construction. It's gotta go 60-40 my way.
Did you do what I asked?
That's enough with that shit. That woman is dead to me.
Why do you care so much, Junior?
She's my brother's wife. She doesn't realize what she says half the time.
She does. She's faking it.
So she doesn't know what she's saying half the time. Well, which half did you listen to? The half that doesn't make any sense? Or the half that we both know played you like a fucking child?
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously?
She didn't know that she was setting you up to get popped.
What? She's been in the mob for ages.
A rat bastard. All of my capos meeting behind my back.
Now, you let sleeping dogs lie, okay?
I'll tell you one dog you left still barking, that fucking Freddie Capuano.
The guy who owns Green Grove?
He's been going around telling Soprano business to anybody who listens.
Oh, shit. Really?
Pooh, that hairpiece motherfucker.
Go kill him.
For starting rumors?
I'm gonna break his legs.
Just all the bones in his feet.
So it really is just like companionship with them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ma never was like together.
Talk about her, but that woman is impossible. Really, kudos. You are a saint.
You're right the first time, and I want to talk about it.
No, I think Nubby was right.
She pushes those buttons. She's a big baby.
Then I just said I want to fucking talk about it. Bada bing.
So, Mr. Delegated Power of Attorney, have you given it any thought? Can my girlfriend have the listing?
As long as it gets sold, I don't give a fuck who lists it.
What you cooking up?
What did one prick say to the other prick?
You see what happens with you cursing?
Well, I want to know. What did it say?
Yeah, what did it say?
Damn it, Anthony. Damn it!
No, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Damn.
Oh.
Another off-camera boy.
Seriously?
Take the gun, keep the cannoli type shit.
Oh, he's not even in
Oh,
the
he's
car.
not even in there. Oh, they're gonna make it look like he killed himself?
Looks like he shot himself in the back of the head and then jumped into the water.
You put these cement shoes on and
toupee.
Dude, don't pick it up with your bare.
No, he's got a pin. You know, cops do. Oh, they chef.
Find people over 25 to drive with.
Just don't ever let them know you drove me to buy some pot.
What?
It should be legal.
You made her a conspiracy?
I hate the way things
What kind of
have been
aunt
taught
are
to
you?
It's so obnoxious.
This is what Pat just like. It's very interesting to hear.
You don't smoke weed with your auntie?
No, well, you don't take your kid to go to a drug deal like a little kid.
She's like 18.
No, she's not.
You know grandma pretty well,
She's
don't you?
close to 18.
She went to those college visits. You did that before, right?
Tony and Carmela probably wouldn't want this.
They don't.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't.
Isn't there anything she likes doing?
My dad used to try and find her these old records. He used to bring her that Mario lasagna guy.
Mario lasagna.
Oh, I want some lasagna.
I had it yesterday.
We can't keep watching Sopranos because I just continuously am craving Italian food every time we watch this show.
I had to get it and an espresso because I knew it was going to try to put me under.
I'm getting a gabagool from King Do this weekend.
Did you see me on TV?
I'll go to the treacherous downtown.
It's gonna be crazy.
When he
this
got
weekend.
caught.
Insane.
How'd I look? Be honest.
You look fine.
I didn't like the way I looked.
You were getting handcuffs
Maybe I should get new
on.
frames. What do you think? What's wrong with that?
They're big as shit, bro. He do look like Mr. Magoo.
My father told me never get old. I should have listened to him.
Man, getting old sucks, bro. It's gonna be.
It's
I
a
can't.
fucking privilege.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'd rather just go before I get like this.
I know why you're having trouble. Chinaman says, why? Doctor says, you have a cataract. The Chinaman says, no, I have a Lincoln Continental.
Cadillac. The joke was Cadillac.
You don't get it?
Got it.
What?
I don't know. That would not have gotten a big chuckle out of anyone.
Pat will kill you before you get old.
What is old? Are you old now?
No,
a lot of young
calm
people
down.
think 30s is old.
Are you guys ready to react in the retirement community together?
Bro, I want to shit my diaper every time.
God,
somebody
Wheel-
retirement
wheel over
community
to
together.
the react room.
So we're stuck with y'all until we die?
Get the catheter in.
Nah, in the afterlife too. We reacting from the afterlife too, man.
You mean hell.
Live stream pulling the
I
plug
don't
on
want
each
to go to
other.
retirement community. When I hear doctors say that what happened with stroke, like how she got stroke.
Well, they said it might have been
The stress and
psychosomatic,
stuff,
but
yeah.
they said the symptoms are the same, so it doesn't matter.
I never forgot how much you liked a good tenor.
God damn it.
Remember when we saw Marilyn's on TV? Watching Ed Sullivan. I don't think we ever missed a Sunday.
Get into the will.
Oh, look at that. She likes music.
Maybe just keep playing music to keep her in a good mood.
She's like, I'm gonna get in this will, come hella high water.
She's really finagling her way into this.
I mean,
She's high as hell.
Yep. There you go.
If she wrecks this, you about
What do you look at the road? Look at the road!
This is before airbags, bro.
You can light it and look at the road.
The airbag. Soprano got hit.
No, not. She's got a super old car. That bitch is gonna be just a metal bar to the head.
Yeah, Tony's car kissed
And it gave him a pillow.
He was like,
oh my god, it's
God,
like the car.
dude.
He's got to be wearing a fat suit or something, bro.
I think he is.
Yeah, he's got to.
You got like a pillow in there.
For you to start to seriously consider salads. Wait. I mean, get off my car before you flip it over, you fat fuck. We're short a couple of guys, so make sure you're there. Consider it exercise.
It's funny because Tony's kind of fat, but this guy's like fat.
Yeah, he
The
fat.
hierarchy.
Fat fuck. You should look in the mirror sometime, you insensitive cocksucker.
There it is.
She knows what time we eat.
Better
Know
than
what
the
you're setting a
picture.
place for if she's not here.
It must be nice to have dinner at the same time every night.
Right?
Yeah, it was like 9 p.m., 10, 8, 8:30.
10.
Yeah, it could be 10 or 9
That's not
sometimes.
dinner.
I mean,
That's
because when you get
late.
out of the gym, sometimes you get late, man. You gotta eat, bro.
Janice, you know what time we eat. If you're gonna be late, call. Or you're not gonna eat.
Don't send me to bed hungry, Daddy. Guess who passed her driving test today?
She learned from the
Yay, man, she did it.
best. Congratulations.
No.
seats, Janice?
I'll tell you.
Oh, I forgot. You don't eat pork in that way.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, I get it.
Do you?
Do you?
A vegetarian.
I couldn't tell where the camera angle was from. I thought they were jumping to 180, but we're watching it from Tony's perspective.
Yeah.
When he got up to kiss Meadow, I was like, what the fuck happened? But he's like, because when he's sitting down at the table, we're seeing
I
it
missed
like,
the fireflies out west.
from his perspective.
That's why I moved out here.
I'll never use this pool.
A little bit of
Pass out
nature.
in it.
Because ducks were in here.
Listen, when you were in Seattle, you ever drive by Jimi Hendrix's house?
You fucking Hendrix?
I know it's not your favorite subject.
Sweet Lord.
Oh my god.
You had some really great news about Ma at the hospital today.
How come you only talk about that?
Maybe that's all they have something to talk about.
How can she make tremendous strides when there's nothing wrong with her in the first place?
Believe me, Medicare is not going to pay for it if it's not as necessary as real, would they? But she's going to need a place to stay.
She's out on the street.
Tony, it is her house.
Dead people don't have houses.
Daddy bought that house.
That is her house. Let her have that house.
Dead
And be
people don't
like-
have houses.
Take her back to Green Grove.
You know I don't have that kind of money.
He's just living in it.
He knows what she wants.
I mean, it's obvious. It
Yeah,
would solve
so
several
obvious.
problems.
Should have seen the look of that fucking blimp's face when I told him he had to be here today.
She seems to want to take care of the mom, so just let her at this
Yeah.
point.
They
What
don't
else are you gonna
fucking
do to the
drugs,
house,
or they
bulldoze it?
compromise with the law, or they're young and they don't listen
Sell
to
it and
orders.
make money.
Chump change for I guess what his operations are.
These fucking Chippendale.
Bulk and skull.
I want to punch a dude in the face. I don't know. He just has that face you just want to punch so hard.
Am I supposed to be sitting here, you fucking idiots? Shit! Now
women look like jerk-offs.
You are! It's like easy to follow the rules. How many retro souls you think we're gonna get? I say 5.
I think 1.
Oh no.
1 solid hard R.
Want to talk to the foreskin?
Oh God. Oh,
Suits
no.
and bats.
Oh,
why
everybody somebody brought a fucking crowbar.
It's actual union busting.
No, it's the other way around. Bro, I hope he dies out here.
You're gonna be getting out of here soon. Want to go home?
No, I don't think so. I'll go back to the other place.
Uh-oh. Lying ass bitch.
Come on. That's for people who don't have anybody to look after them.
She actually likes it there.
And they give you fresh towels every day.
Yeah, she loves it there. Yeah, she loves it there. We also we didn't talk about the aqua therapy too.
Because it's dangerous.
Girl, just let her go to the retirement community. That's where she wants to be. She only got 5 years left or less.
Yeah, but Janice wants to live in the house.
She don't feel good. She don't want to go back to
Slap
that.
her on the back. She's choking on these dry ass nuggets.
Give her water. Give her water.
Bro, she dying slow.
You don't give her water.
It wasn't a button to press.
Are you okay, Mrs. Soprano?
Oh,
Give her the water first, bro.
Oh my.
No, she fucking faking it again.
Oh, would you just stop
She
it?
didn't want to
Stop
talk
it.
about it anymore.
Just give me a minute.
The best deflection. The best deflection.
Janice is finding out. Janice is just finding out.
She only rolls D20s, dog. 20s, nat 20s every time, but it's for sabotage.
I tried to talk to her about a DNR, and she got very agitated. It's to save the family a lot of anguish and decisions at a difficult time when there is no quality of life.
Janice.
Yep. If I don't have quality of life, do not resuscitate.
But you remember she keep being like, just let me die. She don't want to sign a DNR. She don't really want to die. She wants some
Oh,
bullshit.
she doesn't. Oh yeah.
Who gives a fuck, DNR, no DNR? When she becomes a vegetable, she's not gonna give a fuck about anything.
Deprive your mother of a place to live. To deprive me of my chance to make peace
All right.
with my mother.
Janice, you're just homeless and it's fine. Just admit it.
The two of you in that house, you deserve each other. It'd be worth it just to watch. Baby Janice over there. I'll give you your fucking DNR.
Going to take Anthony to visit Grandma. You said we could visit her. If you want to drive us, fine.
No funny business. You go to the hospital and back.
The level of trust in this family. Check the mileage if you...
Oh, whatever. She'd let you fucking drive, bro. Indian parent would clock the mileage on your car, calculate how many miles away where you're going is, and make sure you went to where you did.
Hunter's back and eating disorders upstairs.
Just before cell phones and GPS.
I'm just going to say hello.
Don't be telling your grandma shit.
Is it Ricky Lake? What are we watching?
Oh no, Timber Lagasse. Bam!
Look who's here.
Now,
You didn't
like
ride
real.
over here on your bicycle in the dark.
No, middle drove.
And where is she?
She's another one. You know, they stick you away somewhere and they forget you ever existed.
I guess. Grandma, what's DNR?
Don't tell us stuff.
But I heard Dad and Aunt Parvati talking about your DNR.
Aunt Parvati.
I
You
know,
mean
Parvati.
Janice? They were talking about me?
About your DNR.
She thinks I should have a DNR?
Because what if you went to a coma or something?
Kid.
This kid always gives information.
Right.
Like,
That's why you don't trust kids.
No, this guy should know what to not talk about.
Got great news.
She does not like Janice either. It's kind of funny to
Like
watch.
any
She's
of the
like, just like get away from me.
I don't think she likes anybody.
We're gonna take you back.
I don't want to go back home.
who fixed the broken window? Have you fixed it? Who's gonna deal with it?
I don't want to be near you.
She's like,
Why?
she's gonna kill me.
So you cannot resuscitate me?
Oh, you.
Oh, Mrs. Soprano.
No, take this one. Yeah, she gets her ballet shoes, she sells them, and she takes the money, and she buys amphetamines.
She was a child then. I think you should go live with your daughter, Miss.
Nah. I think I'm gonna leave all my money to you, honey.
I've got to catch up on some charts.
I'm going to leave this conversation forever.
Where'd I put my money? Oh, come on, sit to me. You don't fool
Why are we
me.
looking upstairs?
I know what you
Is
think.
she gonna push her downstairs?
I was thinking that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
You named me.
It's something else you threw away of mine.
She's throwing her down the stairs.
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't tell you where I put that money.
Let's just get you better.
She gonna kill her own mother?
Did she tell her where she put the money?
No, but she knows she's broke and she's in it for the money, so she's like, I'm gonna keep this little dumb bitch around. Oh God, I hate her. I hate her both.
What do you mean she's playing her like that? Maybe
Yeah,
she did tell her to keep her money. Like,
did.
why would she play her?
I will tell you why.
She doesn't like her. She doesn't want to live with her. She wants to go over to Center Grove.
Bro, I've seen Final Destination.
Oh, he did.
Nah, he broke that hip though. Yeah, Junior, you are actually old.
He literally said panchoed.
Of course, if you need anything.
Oh no! Why? What
I think he
happened?
died.
What?
Oh.
Damn. Now he's really gonna have sympathy for these folks.
What's all this?
My father's passed away. God blessed him with longevity.
Yeah, he looked really good for 85.
See, God bless him with longevity. It's a privilege to be old.
My father didn't know about our little business arrangement. He wouldn't have approved.
Yeah, I got that feeling.
Oh.
And that generation's almost all gone. And when the last one goes, we become the old folks at the family functions.
What are you talking about? We're still fucking kids, for crying out loud.
When the last one dies, it signals the beginning of the last stretch for us.
So what
Show
deal
into
do
the
they have?
demonstration bust up.
What?
Your guys went a little too
I had a
far.
feeling
Yeah.
because he's like our arrangement, and so he knew he wanted it to be busted up.
But why?
Mazzarone gave me 5 no-shows.
Are we whacking up 2.5 each?
3-2. These protesters find out I'm not in my pockets with their blood. It's me they're crying for. And they're hell no. 3-2.
That's fucked up, man. Come on.
Man.
Everybody cricket.
Your daddy would be very upset at you.
Yeah, for real. Man, this stupid ass motherfucker.
Hey, Rev. Sorry about your old man.
Bro, your old man's...
Turning in his grave right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he ain't even in the grave yet.
Turning in his casket, wherever, in his wake.
He did. Where is he now?
Hospital, hopefully.
Oh, you're home.
Got whacked
How
by the
dare
shower.
you call here?
I called now because I know Johnny's at work.
Your son, Anthony.
He harbors resentment against me. And to this day, I don't know what I did.
Oh.
What pennies I have, I leave to the children. Your children and Barbara's children. I raised 3 children of mine.
They are all unhappy.
Sure, you listen to that Janice. Real snake in the grass.
She has no work ethic.
If anything happens to me.
Why is that? Where do you think she got it from?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the grandma, she probably has some work ethic raising 3 kids.
Well, she's trying to manipulate. She's trying to out-manipulate the manipulator she
Right.
learned how to manipulate from.
Yeah, she had no work ethic. She did no work.
Well, she was raising 3 kids. I mean, that's work.
Come on, we're going to the emergency room.
Fuck that.
Dude, you need to go to emergency.
He's like, fuck. All right.
Hey, you still here?
No fucking ambulance.
We'll all go.
Help me up.
Your hip
If
is
it's
in
broken,
10
you
different
can't walk.
Because if he has an ambulance, it's a big show. He's gonna look weak. He can't look weak.
But he broke his hip.
That's for bitches.
Give me a minute to catch my breath. Your hip is broken.
What are you doing?
You gonna
you wanna
need
piggyback?
a wheelchair. There you go.
Get the door.
Don't let me go to my grave with this guilt.
You're not going anywhere.
Make things right with your mother.
Oh my God!
that's-
Get off with this shit.
I'm gonna break your hip again.
She, even if he tried, she doesn't want to.
Yes, she
She's
does.
not someone that wants to make things right.
She wants to be in his house to piss him off for the rest of her life.
But she does not. She doesn't want you to be a Santa
what
Claus.
is right?
She
with
want.
her?
I'm saying like she wants to make everyone's life miserable. Is what I think she gets off on. I think that's her happy place.
Because she's miserable.
She's
person
miserable. And
herself.
she's like, bitch, did I just catch you smiling?
Like, you can't
so
be
she
happy.
gets off on other people's miseries.
I kind of feel like she does. Like,
Yeah.
So Pat, what I was saying about the manipulation is like, look, she ain't mentioned giving money to nobody in her family, not once, right? Her fucking daughter comes around and she knows that her daughter's broke. She knows she doesn't have a work ethic, so the daughter wants money, right? And she's like, look, if I can at least get this house to live, yada, 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 blah, 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 right? And so then she's like, where did I put the money? I'm senile. I don't know where I put the money. And Janice is like, fuck this money. Now I gotta definitely keep this bitch around. She didn't say that until she thought Janice might try to kill her. She was literally like, Janice wants to sign a DNR. Janice wants to be dead. Janice is going to try to kill me because we kill each other in this family, obviously. And she's a fucking crazy old lady. So then she mentions the money. So that way Janice can never kill her. And she doesn't know where the money's at. It's all in here somewhere. Janice has to keep me around forever to figure out where the money's at.
Diabolical.
She is actually
That is very diabolical.
That's like 40 chests. Like, how
She
do
came
you...
up with that in seconds.
I thought that might be what it was, but I was like, no, she's not
Bro, she's like
smart, but
she's like
I guess that is
70.
That quick.
She was trying to lured her in with like, yeah, there's some fake money in a crawl space or floorboard. Like, I just have to remember where it is.
She was probably thinking that
Man, I wish I was that
And then
shop when I was
Janice
old.
actually thinks so. The stairs thing was intentional. So this show is really good with its framing and cinematography because innocuous things in the background are actually relevant. Maybe maybe the coffee was meant to make us think. Man, I don't know.
Man.
What's bugged? It's bugged. Everything's bugged.
Navi, I'm glad me and you hate this old bitch the same amount.
I
She's
hate her
insane,
so,
bro.
Like, she will not change. At first, in the beginning of this episode, I was like, oh, maybe, like, because she was being nice to the nurse. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, that's the first time I'm seeing her kind of being nice. And it's like, as soon as Janice came, I was like, yep, no, that's, there she is.
And even with the nursing home, she's like, no, I want to go back there. It's nice. And it's like, you said you hated it.
She's
one
of
like,
those
no,
parents.
it's
She's one of those parents who will never praise their kid when they're doing good because, like, if you praise them too much, it will go to their head.
Yeah.
So, like, she does know that, like, she does appreciate at some level that Tony put her in a retirement home because, like, the couple episodes ago when Tony went to, like, took the music, specific CDs to listen to, and was like, I can't find my mom, where is she? And they're like, oh, she went to ecotherapy. Like, she's not that miserable that she's stuck up in a room. She is doing things.
Tony was like, I didn't even know she owned a bathing suit.
She's walking around and doing things. But, like, she makes it seem like, nobody comes to visit me. I'm going to die alone in this room.
You know what else she does?
All by myself in this dark, sad room.
We saw her talking with one of the older ladies before, and then we're having a good conversation. And then when someone came, they're like, yeah, you got friends here? She goes, fat. What friends? I don't have any friends here. We just saw you talking. You cool with somebody
like,
here.
they were on a first name basis. She's like, I don't know her.
She wants people to think she's like the worst. She's a black hole of sadness.
So, but hold on. But then here's the thing. She knows that people don't like her because of the way she is. I don't think she obviously wouldn't want to be like that.
No, because she wants the attention. She doesn't
Good or bad, it's
care
attention. She
what
wants
people think about her. She wants the attention. She's narcissist.
Wait, do you like her? Like as a because what you said, only you and Navi are hating her.
No, I said me and Navi have this like written off hate. Like from the beginning, it has been understood that no matter what this
because
bitch does,
you two keep going back and forth.
Right? You guys are like, oh, I don't know,
because,
maybe she's doing
even
this.
You tried to be like, oh, maybe she was like, no. She is bad.
She can save a child from a burning building, and I would be like, I'd be like, why she do that?
She's very old. She's very old. She reminds you of your mom, so you can't
No, my mom is not that terrible.
I've never seen
bad
a
about
villain.
my mom here and there, but she's not that bad.
No, I'm not saying like that, but like like old, so you like
you have sympathy for her because she's an older person.
Yeah, because they're like they're like not no offense, but they're decaying, so they're not all there like that.
Oh,
but she is all there.
She is
That's
all
what I'm surprised by.
She's using her the way she looks to manipulate you. Like,
I mean, she was okay with you getting killed. At that point, she's dead to him, and like they're acting appropriately still towards her. Like, no, fuck that. I'm never gonna do it. But like, I'm just saying, as a villain, I've never seen a villain quite like this.
Yeah, no. She's one of the best, bro.
She's pretty good. It's like Benjamin Linus, but in a old, shitty, pestering mom.
And the only other way to do this is for her to be a kid, because like your brain just like softens up to kids. But it's like, what if someone like the spoiler alert for a movie that's very old, but like the movie Orphan, like you just like,
I've seen Orphan.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My little sister spoiled that shit for me. First time I went to go see it. As
Really?
soon as we sat down, she was too young to know anything.
Oh, I watched
but like
it like
in a
at
movie,
theater.
like you can use how you look to get away with shit, and that is exactly what the mom's doing.
Yeah.
She knows that people perceive her as like this helpless old lady, and she knows the sadder she seems, the more she gets. It's masterful. It's in a show full of murderers.
A little
somehow.
bit of Grandmaster Pycelle.
Yes.
A little bit, right? Like,
Even the High Sparrow. High Sparrow knew what he was doing too.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, oh, I'm so pious and I don't wear shoes and I don't own anything. Bitch, I run this city.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But she's openly mean. It's just insane to me. Just like these people actually exist in real life. Like if you have never came across a good, because it is very hard to deal with them, and then you kind of also feel bad because even Janice like trying to be nice, but I know she also has
a lot of Indian mom,
oh my god,
like Indian relatives and grandmas and shit. Can be so fucking.
So you can't tell them.
Like this.
You can't tell them that's what they're doing because they're
and
like,
you have to respect your elders.
Yeah, you have to respect your elders, and then
fine.
they would deflect to the other way. Like I love that Carmela like stood up, like, how dare you, like you called here, and she like hung up and was like, She was like, I tried to raise my kids.
They're all miserable.
They're all miserable. They're unhappy. They're in the therapy. Like,
I think the youngest one, not the youngest, the oldest one is good, right?
Oh, the only reason because we don't see her. That's why she's good.
That is the oldest one. Janice is the
he
oldest.
was the youngest daughter. I think he was the other one.
I'll take Carmela's word for it.
That's why she don't come around. Bro.
They literally said as soon as they were able to move out, they caught whatever they had and they moved out. Like, not in New York. They left. Like, because they just couldn't deal with her. She was just... Like, we saw a little bit glimpse of the way she was. Like, she was doing her duty, but she was obviously taking the anger that she had for Johnny on the kids.
Yeah.
And Janice was Johnny's favorite, and whenever, like, Johnny passed away, I don't know what happened to her. She probably got even more anger brunt of it. Like, the way... The reason why kids end up being is because they always want to be the opposite of what their parents are, and sometimes they just want to rebel because they also want attention. It's like a whole thing, and it stems from it. It's just so much deeper to it. She did try to raise her kids. I don't say that no, and I'm not saying every parent is perfect. Like, every parent is different. Like, there's just good and bad in all spectrum. I'm not a parent. I can't say one or the other, but you can see where they are, and they're not happy. Like, they're just not happy.
Well, I mean, but she put on the work though. Like, I'm not saying she wasn't an absentee mother. So you can't, like, at the end of the day, like, you can't
have been better.
The way she is.
Like, at the end of the day, you can't really, like, blame your mom on everything. Like, the way you turned out, that's also the way you turned out. You can't blame all, like, where the three kids are unhappy, they can partly get the blame on the mom, but also it's also on them.
Yeah, I mean, but they had a fucked up childhood. Their dad was in the mob, and their mom was abusive.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They're fucked.
I mean,
they were gonna be
it's
fucked.
not all of it, but it's part of it. You can't just be like, oh, I was always good to them. No, you
weren't.
Well,
she said she raised. She didn't say she was good to them. She raised them. So that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but like Tony's a murderer and Janice is a freelancer or freeloader. She'd be better if she's freelancing. So check it. The show's got the Do Not Resuscitate, and they showed us a bunch of different old folks going through different shit, right? You got Ma, who's all fucked. You got Junior, who managed to just to get out of prison on some cool shit and slip and broke his hip in the shower. Like old people do, right? Like he should have a sit-down shower, but that's some weak shit. And then you got homie's dad, who was just who actually seemed like a genuine person, but also like, his son's out here doing back alley deals to get his own people beat up so he can make some money. And then also like he's tied in with the mob. It's fucked, right? But I think that like Junior's thing of being like, look, don't let me go to this grave with this with this guilt in me. Like you have to make this up with your mom, because I what I'm assuming is, and I don't know shit about Italian people, but I'm going off what the show told me. When the cop sat down and was like, hey, we got some Italian heritage, like culinary, cultural, and like matriarchal, because I guess like mom's a big figure in the Italian households, right? And so he's like, I'm gonna play this tape for you of your mom talking about killing you. That might change your whole entire world. Mm-hmm. And so then Junior being like, I do think Junior really is like, look, you gotta let this shit go with your mom, like, because for them it's like it's a big cultural thing. It's like you can't hate your mom like this. I guess you can hate your old man, but you can't hate your mom like this. He's like, you gotta let this shit go.
Like a Christian, like Catholic thing too, is like maybe just to be religious, to prosper with your family and just to make amends before you pass.
But they don't mention their religion like ever.
I was gonna say they don't really focus on that.
People.
Yeah, they don't.
You can't be a murderer and heavily
Catholic. I feel like Italians are
can't.
pretty steeped in the
Catholicism. Yeah.
Catholicism.
Yeah. I mean, she the mom, what's her name? Carmela. She has the father literally Carmela. She has the father come over and she feels bad. She confesses still. Like their religion is a part of it. I'm just saying, like, but Tony can't be a religious person because he's a murderer. I think.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a holy murderer, like he's in a fucking righteous war. He's like, no, I shot the guy in the back of the head. Fuck that guy. Like, but for Carmela, at least she's like, maybe one day he'll forgive me or forgive us or whatever. But
the Reverend manipulating his, I guess not manipulating his father, but I guess it's meant to echo the other storylines where the mom is manipulating, what's her name? Janice. Yeah. Then you have the Reverend manipulating his father or all his people.
All his people, yeah.
The protesters.
Janice trying to manipulate her mom.
Yeah. And then Junior and Tony, I guess, are actually weirdly kind of finding some
they get each other. They're very similar people, I think, and that's why they have the same job. Like they both know. He's like he tried to kill me, but that's just something that happens at work.
He heard Junior say it too. He's like, well, fuck, now I have to kill him. Like, what do I do? I'm the boss. Like now I have to do this. It's not like Junior. They have an animosity towards each other, but I don't know if Junior was like he has to die. Yeah. It was just like, fuck, I gotta do this because my reputation and that bullshit.
I don't know which is worse. Values. I would prefer if it was you actually hated me and not like the numbers came up wrong, so I'm sorry. Because when it's just business, It means anybody can get it at any point in time.
I mean, it's just business though. Like that. I mean, I think that's better than actual hatred.
So I just want you to imagine someone's pointing a gun at you, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, it's just business," and then they fucking shoot you dead. For me personally, that feels way worse than, "Oh, I actually hate you."
Well, because that means I pissed you off that much for you to do that.
Yeah, I'd rather feel like I deserve it instead of the numbers came up wrong and you're on the other end of it.
Yeah, so
that's me.
You said that wasn't a union busting, but like, were the people protesting not trying to like start a union?
No. The union so Tony and them run the unions, right?
Yeah.
We'll run some unions, but the union busting is when you take a union and break it up.
Yeah.
What they were trying to do was they were saying that, hey, you guys don't have any black people on this job, which is kind of weird. I assume they're working in a black community. Let's all these fucking black people here. So like, how come the union ain't got no black folks on it when you're doing this job, building in this community? Shouldn't you be integrating some people from the community? And
so
they don't like that.
Coming to bust the protest.
The union was not including them.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And
like
Tony
if
wasn't
in The
working
Wire
for
in
the
season
union.
2, if they were also in a black community, it'd be like, it's weird that no black people are in your union.
That's so
It
weird.
feels like maybe you're keeping them out on purpose.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's interesting.
So that's what they were fighting for.
It's really fucked up
Whatever's
that,
on both
like,
ends.
I don't know, it's just like people in the position of power that should be able to help you and that are all about front facing, telling the world that I am here to help you, and galvanizing the protests have to be the one that are the snakes in the grass.
That is the most fucked up thing I've seen.
Pockets of money from it.
That's more fucked up than Tony Soprano.
No, it's like Tony, because Tony does the same shit. Like Tony does propagate. He propagates for unions. The unions do some good, right? But Tony's also like, well,
But Tony's not out there preaching.
No, but he's like, when I want to use it, I'll use it. This dude he's running a racket similar where he's like, hey, I'm over here doing this. They were mentioning something about an asbestos thing at a school. I don't know. He was like, we're going to see who gets that job. But like, you're going to get asbestos out of the school. And he's like, cool. And I'll use the mob to do it. So he's probably justifying it in his head. Like, yeah, I'm going to do some shitty shit over here. I'll get some money for it because I deserve it, which is shitty. And then like, I'll also use the mob to clean up this asbestos thing at this other school. Like signing off on one thing, but like doing something shitty at the same time.
I feel you, but he's not publicly.
Are
you saying because Tony's not out there being like, I'm doing good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like preaching like good values and being a figurehead to this. And then what's going to happen when you get caught with it, and it's going to make everyone look
Bro,
awful.
he'll just fucking lie about it.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
It's just, I hate that. I hate to see it. People that have no spine.
Yeah, I mean, with beginning of the season, first season, there was a one time where they weren't working, and Christopher came like, well, because they're in a union, they're not gonna work until we get our money. So it's like we are withholding a labor, because you can't do that because you need to give us some money.
Which
I remember that last season.
So the bidding happens like in the government projects when they want to do a big project, certain dollar value, they put out this bid, and a lot of companies bid on it, and then depending on the proposal they submit, they review and they give them a bid. So Tony here is trying to go around like with the people who are gonna reply to these proposals. Hey, I'm gonna get that bid, right? Because that's a lot of money that comes from the government, and like getting into the bidding and getting on this proposal is a huge big deal. That's how a lot of companies make a lot of money, and then they say we'll do it in 2 years, and then once they sign a contract, it's gonna be in 5 years, and then we continue getting a lot of money that we could have just paid a local. It's a whole thing.
You could run the mob. You have some inside knowledge.
I was a consultant, so we used to bid on these proposals.
Yeah, they'd be a consultant for mob.
Yeah, you should apply. You should put
that.
that.
So we could be
my
a
dad was in the construction when he was in New York. He used to tell me all the activities that happened behind
Let's
the
just
scenes.
start a reaction mob. Let's racketeering. Like anyone that reacts to the same shows we do is like, yeah, you got a 5%. 5% tax.
Send them a video that just says.
What do you think? You think you're gonna just react to One Punch Man? Huh?
Is Pat the muscle? Can we send Pat out? I'm trying to imagine Pat calling and being like, I'm lost and I shot the wrong person.
Well, guys, we are going to jump into another episode for today. It is Friday. It's a wonderful day outside, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.